Thank you, Carol. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Board of Selectmen meeting scheduled for June 27th at 5:30 p.m. If we could please stand and take the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And just so we have a record, we do have a Zoom meeting going on now under the Governor Baker's emergency orders, which are scheduled to expire on July 15th. On Zoom, we have Selectman Tom Claybert. We have Selectman Don Bork. There are no other people on Zoom at this point in time. The first item of business is the approval of the minutes. First set of minutes, June 13th, 2022. Any questions or corrections?
I've read them. I'll make a motion.
I have to.
Of June 13th.
I have.
Okay, we're going to just hang on one second. Selectman Contos is joining. I can see here. Okay, we'll hang on just one second. Lisa, if you can come off mute, we just want to make sure you can hear us. Lisa Contos, you are showing up on mute.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Lisa, we've, and just again, for the record, we have Selectman Contos joining us on Zoom as well. We have gone through the Pledge of Allegiance, and we just have a motion at this point for the June 13th, 22 approval of those minutes. We have a motion, but we do need a second.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I'm going to have to abstain from the vote.
Okay. Thank you, Tom. Mr. Claybert will be abstaining. Courtney, would you poll the board, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Next set of minutes is the June 21st, 22 minutes. Those have been distributed as well. Any questions or corrections on those?
I'll make a motion to approve the June 21st, 2022 minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Mr. Claybert, are you going to abstain as well?
Yes.
We have Selectman Claybert abstaining. Any further discussion? Courtney, would you poll the board, please?
Yes.
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 Yes. Our one item under new business is consideration and vote to declare Article 1 of the special town meeting, which occurred on June 21st, 2022, pertaining to the Bartlett School project appropriation to be of an emergency nature. The reason this is on the agenda, it was noted in a note that was put on the town's website and the town's Facebook page that in discussions with town council, that would be Attorney Hewig, he has advised that simply out of an abundance of caution that we take this vote before the actual ballot meeting. I'm sorry, the ballot and the election tomorrow. I will note that the May 16th and the May 31st minutes do explain the board's rationale for the revote. And that is pretty much what I had. Is there any discussion on this? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to resolve that the Webster Board of Selectmen determines that Article 1 of the June 21, 2022 special town meeting was of an emergency nature within the full meaning of Webster Bylaw, Chapter 352, Section 253-14.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
Yes,
Okay,
through the
hearing
chair.
none. Yes, go ahead, Lisa.
I couldn't get off mute beforehand. I think you covered it in part of your opening with talking about the rationale. And I think I appreciate the fact that we're getting a recommendation to do this out of an abundance of caution. But I do think those conversations, implied that nature, given the fact that we had this upcoming deadline. So I just wanted to further elaborate on that.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. I think that's exactly where the reference to the May 16th and May 31st minutes was going to, that discussion, both discussions at both meetings, although they didn't use the term emergency nature, did in fact constitute that. So again, out of the abundance of caution, town council is suggesting we do that. And we did, so I don't know if there's any other discussion on this. Okay, Courtney, would you poll the board, please?
Selectman Ford,
Yes.
Selectman Conso,
Yes.
Selectman Claiborne,
yes,
Selectman Gould,
Yes.
Chairman Becker.
Yes, and I will note with regards to this item, there was a code red, as has been done in the previous meetings. Code red was sent out, I believe, around 4:30 today to all citizens that are logged into the code red system, mentioning that there will be a townwide ballot tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the election for the, on the Bartlett High School renovation vote. Anything else with regards to this vote? Rick, do you have anything to report? Okay. All right, thank you. Noted on our agenda is, of course, the listing of boards and committee vacancies. I'm pleased to see that we have filled a few of those, so this list has gotten shorter. So, more diligence and on here to help fill some of these positions would be appreciated from either the selectmen or certainly from the citizens at large. We have some future events noted on there, of course, most notably tomorrow, the special election for the Bartlett High School renovation, and July 3rd, just in case anyone hadn't heard, July 3rd is the fireworks celebration at Memorial Beach. I believe fireworks will be shot off at dusk. And then lastly on here, the July 6th is July 6th to the 10th, just a notation that they'll be doing the Wednesday night summer concert series. And those begin at 6 o'clock at the French River Park. Okay, sorry, typo on the agenda. July 13th, starting July 13th to August 10th. Any further business? Hearing none. Oh, good.
I'd just like to mention that the fireworks display on the fireworks celebration on the 3rd, the weather might be a little inclement, hopefully not, but there is a chance. And the rain date would be the 5th of July, same time, same place.
That is correct. Yeah, I'm looking at Carol just to make sure. All right, we have a July 11th as our next regularly scheduled selectmen's meeting. Any further business? And thank you, Rob. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion made and seconded. Any
Second.
discussion? Thank you. Courtney, would you poll the board, please?
Selectman Ford,
Yes.
Selectman Conso,
Yes.
Selectman Claiborne,
yes.
Selectman Gould,
Yes.
Chairman Becker.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Lisa, hope you feel better. Thanks for attending. Thanks, Don and Tom. Bye-bye.
All right.